We tread upon the infinite with every step, unaware of its greatness, where the sunsets are kept. Each moment sparkles like a brilliant light, a hidden universe beyond our sight. Time is measured in tiny seconds, yet it holds worlds, secrets and legends. A single instant can span whole ages, more vast than centuries or written pages. Each heartbeat is a world of its own, a corner of the cosmos, a truth unknown. In the silence of endless space, life writes itself, leaving its trace. Time and space, their eternal dance, weave the whole in a shared expanse, an infinite web that never breaks, where small and great share the same stakes. Simple wisdom, like calm, clear streams, flows without hurry, but always redeems. Subtle truth, light and clear, quench our thirst, sincere and near. It's a crystal glass reflecting the skies, a serene refuge where peace lies. But profound knowledge, like the vast ocean, embraces us with deep emotion. Its waves roar with mystery and might, stirring the soul, urging its flight. It's an abyss that never depletes, a swirling force that the mind meets. It offers no certainties, only horizons, endless landscapes, no edges, no mountains. The infinite calls us, it asks us to dream, to explore the unseen, to follow the stream. For in its magic resides the great unknown, the spark that ignites the eternal tone. It's the beauty of having no bounds, of finding our roots in limitless grounds. So we move forward with every stride, touching the infinite, our quiet guide. Not understanding, but feeling its embrace in every moment, in every space. For the infinite is not somewhere far, it lives within us, in who we are. Cthulhu walks through a foggy haze, confusing the truth with distorted rays. No matter how hard they try to pursue, they can't grasp the truth that guides the soul through. Even with talent and sharp reason, their mind gets lost in endless confusion. Wisdom is more than knowing it all, it's looking inside and letting pride fall. In humility grows the greatest might, for only in the soil do we take flight. The elders advise with firm intention, as if their words could bring redemption. But time alone doesn't teach us to see. Truth is revealed when we let deceit flee. It's not about age or lofty ambition. It's the soul that seeks its own redemption. Wisdom is more than knowing it all. It's looking inside and laying pride fall. In humility grows the greatest mind. For only in the soil do we take flight. It's not about age or lofty ambition. It's the soul that seeks its own redemption. Wisdom is more than knowing it all. It's looking inside and letting pride fall. In humility grows the greatest mind. For only in the soil do we take flight. Those who accept their limits begin to soar, as pride breaks when we choose to explore. There's no purer path than the one of truth, and no greater strength than a humble pursuit. Those who accept their limits begin to soar, as pride breaks when we choose to explore. There's no purer path than the one of truth, and no greater strength than a humble pursuit. Deep roots sink into the earth below, and from the dust its love will grow. It's in the fall where we truly can see. Losing our pride helps set our souls free. In the silence we find lasting peace, where the soul learns what the mind cannot reach. Wisdom is more than knowing it all. It's looking inside and letting pride fall. In humility grows the greatest mind. For only in the soil do we take flight. Wisdom leads us to dream once more, a guiding light, a peace to restore. In a humble heart we'll always find the weight of truth that heals the mind. Truth doesn't shout, it patiently waits. A quiet whisper. True freedom feels like the wind on your face, a voice that echoes through limitless space. It's the art of speaking with your soul laid bare, without fear of judgment, without despair. But sometimes the chains pull us to the ground, and every word feels like a battle sound. Fear rises tall like an unyielding wall, silencing truth, making us feel small. But courage isn't found in what others may see. It's not in the gold or false victories. It's a fire that burns deep inside your chest, to be who you are and nothing less. Freedom and courage walk hand in hand, two guiding flames in a weary land. Stand tall in the storm, let your heart be true. The strength you need is already in you. Courage is standing when the world pulls you down, finding light in the shadows even when you drown. It's the quiet whisper that pushes you through, reminding you always to honor your truth. Freedom isn't given, it's something you claim. life lived boldly, not a fortune or fame. It's the power to speak, to love, to forgive, to break every chain and truly live. The path is hard, but the reward is great. To walk with courage and challenge fate. Every step you take, every fear you face brings you closer to a brighter space. Freedom and courage walk hand in hand, two guiding flames in a weary land. Stand tall in a storm, let your heart be true. The strength you need is already in you. Oh, take that step, let your voice is great. To walk with courage and challenge fate. Every step you take, every fear you face brings you closer to a brighter space. Freedom and courage walk hand in hand, two guiding flames in a weary land. Stand tall in a storm, let your heart be true. The strength you need is already in you. The world may push, but you won't fall. Your fire inside will conquer it all. In the darkest night you'll see the spark, a guiding light within your heart. Freedom and courage, a bond so tight, lighting the way through the longest night. Speak with your soul, live with no regret. Your truth's the power they'll never forget. Walk with freedom, hold on to grace, and find your strength in every embrace. No walls can stop you, no fear can remain. Courage and freedom will break every chain. The song closes with a slow uplifting instrumental accompanied by layered harmony advice. May I honor you and you. Leave me just a little of myself, so I can call you my everything. It's a deep desire, a hidden secret, veiled behind the passing days. In every corner of my being you intertwine, weaving your threads into my steps and lines. But in the part of me that remains, I find who I am and what I still claim. It's there in that small, sincere space, where love blooms with its truest face. For in giving myself, I am not lost. I find myself reflected in what I've crossed. The sparrow in its humble, serene flight looks upon the peacock with its brilliant light. It pities the weight of that adorned tail, a beauty so grand, yet heavy and frail. Who hasn't felt in their silent stride that their gift is a burden, a weight to hide? What makes us shine before the rest sometimes chains us, leaving us less. The wind whispers to the tree, heavily laden. Let go of your leaves, your fruit now ripened. And the tree responds in its quiet grace. What I bear is my essence, my place. Truth is an awakening without measure, an opening of eyes to life's pure treasure. The sparrow so light dances with the breeze, while the peacock walks slowly at ease. Both are beautiful in their destined way, one in its flight, the other at bay. So we learn through each passing stride that the way we carry need not divide. Sometimes what feels like a heavy lament is the hidden jewel in our torment. Let me hold on to what makes me whole. to love you fully, heart and soul. For in the balance of what we own, we find the harmony we've always known. We are not less by leaving behind, nor are we more by burdens confined. The awakening of truth shows the way, that in humility lies true beauty's sway. And whether we fly or walk with sincerity, we discover in ourselves authentic liberty. Soft instrumental with piano and strings. Whoa. Winds that call, forces that capture, a rhythm that never falters. Impulses blow like winds that don't cease, pushing us to places where no one foresees. What burns in a fire can chill the mind, yet it always takes us to something divine. Paths that cross, they know how to steer, to give without limits or demand what's near. It's an endless dance, a vital spin, where everything starts and ends within. Rhythm of the heart ain't never